is used to enter females that you want to be able to track using the PigCHAMP program but are not available for breeding purposes, such as young gilts or isoweans. By utilizing the Gilt retained event, the females entered will not accumulate any non-productive days until they are made available within the program, nor will they be included within your program's licensed females. This event would be especially useful for any gilts in a development unit or in an isolation facility. This feature allows you to manage the female by recording heat checks, treatments, movements, and more. When you're ready to enter a single or batch of females into the herd, a Gilt Made Available event would then be entered. To access Gilt Retained, you'll first need to select the Data Entry dropdown and then Arrivals. There are 3 fields that are required: Gilt Identity, Date Retained, and Genetics. Additional fields such as date of birth, origin, weight, and more can be added by selecting the Data Item Management button at the top. See our DIM how-to video for more information. After you've entered the required information and any other details you'd like to record, you'll hit Save. When you do this, PigCHAMP validates that the Gilt identity is unique, the date of birth was recorded prior to the arrival date, and that any transponder listed is exclusive to that female. For those of you who are recording piglet identifiers, the link will be available at this time. To view data entered for Gilt Retained, the Gilt Pool report is available. This report identifies unbred parity 0 females on the defined reporting date. Fill in the dates and highlights Gilt section as desired. Be sure that the box labeled Include Gilts Retained is marked. This report groups gilts into 4 sections: retained gilts, gilts available for service, overdue to be served, and gilts that are in the isolation period. Each gilt is listed individually along with her date of birth, genetics, heat observations, origin, and number of days within the herd. This report is useful for identifying unbred gilts at the specified entry date and can be used to manage gilts' heat observations for potential replacement within your herd. So let's say we've identified a gilt within our herd and would like to use her as a replacement for a sow we've recently culled. In order for PigCHAMP to recognize her as available to be bred, we need to mark the gilt as available. You'll be unable to record a breeding without completing this step. To do this, you'll need to go to Data Entry and then Mating Departments. You have the option of using the Gilt Made Available screen for a single gilt, or you can do Batch Gilt Made Available by identities, location, or arrival date. You can find more information about Batch Gilt Made Available in the corresponding video. Fill in all information and any optional information that you would like, and then click Save. PigCHAMP will now verify the information that you entered. There are 4 reports: Data Entry Trace List, Gilt Pool, Gilt Heat Checklist, and Open Sow List where you can view the data entered. Retained gilts are now available within the program for breeding and are contributing towards your non-productive days in license. Further instructions can be found in the program help files by pressing the F1 key on your keyboard. For specific questions, feel free to contact us via phone or email as listed. We appreciate you viewing this introductory video. Thank you for choosing PigCHAMP.